Hello, hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. How are you? How you all doing? How una do? Thursday. What's going on? Good evening, everyone. I am Lady D. Denise Gomez, your producer and presenter of the most informative show called Inside the Zone, the community platform where information is guaranteed. ITZ is a culture-centric radio program that connects the Jamaican diaspora and international audiences globally. The show's content captures its people's social, cultural, and collective views on issues that affect their communities: family, health, finance, education, immigration, housing, food security, and so much more. Monday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Linkage Radio in Mount Vernon, New York. Welcome to another edition of Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Thank you for joining me. Today's program is brought to you by Icon Caterers, 3048 Fenton Avenue in the Bronx. Fresh, healthy food. And is broadcast on Linkage Radio 101.7, 104.5 FM, Touch FM Radio 90.1, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. And on my YouTube channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D. In this evening's program, I feature Inspirational Zone, where we get our praise on with inspirational gospel music. And of course, in our new zone this evening, you know I'm always taking you across Jamaica. News courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. In my music zone this evening, it is the fourth Thursday feature of the show, so I do have my R&B Music Thursday. In Fast Facts, some most interesting world facts you'll ever hear right here, courtesy of yours truly. Male Zone comes up at 7 p.m. Am I too young for marriage? That's in my Male Zone. Am I too young for marriage? And at 7:30 p.m., of course, you know, I'm taking you back in time, the days when I used to do Remember When and all those things. So I'm taking you to my Name the Movie or Comedy. Brain teasers with a nostalgic vibe. Put your thinking caps on at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to check out my hashtags for the show: ITZ Center Stage, host Lady D, ITZ Radio, Entertainment Music Radio, Jamaican Lady D. Email me at insidethezonelyc@gmail.com. On Facebook, Lady D Denise Gomez, and on Facebook as well, Inside of the Zone. Catch me on Instagram, Lady D Denise Gomez. I do have a great show lined up for you. Linkage Radio is your budding and buzzing station, 24/7, 365 days for the year. I am a Jamaican woman with a show that has a Caribbean theme that features people across the Caribbean and the world. Our telephone number is 914-600-4228. You can call me anytime, 914-600-4228. It's a good day. It's called a Thursday. 28 minutes after 6 o'clock. I'm ready to get my praise on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get our praise on. Welcome to the show, everyone. Pinch yourselves and say, hey, Lady D, I'm here with you. If you don't pinch yourself, I can see you. My crystal ball is working. I'm putting it up. If you're on YouTube watching me, you'll see that my phone is up and I'm watching you so I can see you. Hello to my YouTubers. You're always keeping my company, not to mention those of you on Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM. Good evening to you, everyone. Let's get our praise on, shall we? It's time for some music in my praise segment. The voice of Eddie Neblet. Not over.
I know the battle is not over, even though sometimes we get knocked down. But as my future draw closer, my sight gets clearer and my mind more sound. Everybody has a mold for you to fit, but that is the pressure that makes people quit. So lock yourself in and work the plan. They may not get it now, but later they will understand, yeah. I don't worry when the trials begin, there's always an open door. I have all the assurance to win, in him I feel safe and secure. The latter will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's mind over matter for me, ooh-wee. I know that there is more to my story. Got it over with me. I'm telling you there's more to my story. See, it's a win that is already set. No matter what the enemy chat about, he'll never ever get to crank me up, 'cause there's more to my story. Got it over with me, yeah. I don't worry when the trials begin, there's always an open door. I have all the assurance to win, in him I feel safe and secure. The latter will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's the mind of a matter for me. Make us sudden, yo, me I walk with the king, always within. No weapon formed against me shall win. The battle scars on my skin, but yet still me sit on top of the victory like a lizard on a limb. Hey, my faith up like Job. Now go sell out when you get up down the road. Now get fed up and give up. Y'all will fill my cup. Watch me now. Blessings overload. That is why I don't worry when the trials begin. There's always an open door. I have all the assurance to win. In him I feel safe and secure. The latter will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's the mind of a matter for me. Ooh, I know that there is more to my story. Getting over with me yet. I'm telling you there's more to my story. See, it's a win that is already set. No matter what the enemy chat about, you'll never ever get to cut me out, 'cause there's more to my story. Getting over with me yet, yeah. I don't worry when the trials begin, there's always an open door. And I have the assurance to win, in him I feel safe and secure. The latter will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's a mind of a matter for me, yeah. I know that there is more to my story. Getting over with me yet. I'm telling you there's more to my story. See, it's a win that is already set. No matter what the enemy chat about, you'll never ever get to cut me out, 'cause there's more to my story. Got it over with me yet. Yeah, sing it out. Not over. Got it over with me. Keep holding your things will change. Not over. Got it over with me. It's already been arranged. Got it over with me. I know we'll never ever leave you.
Not over, not over, not over. Eddie Neblet in my inspirational zone. We get our praise on a Thursday. Hey, everyone, clap your hands, slap your cheek, and say, hey, hey, hey. Hi, Lady D, how are you? 914-600-4228. All those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, we never take it for granted that the world know us. We're only in Mount Vernon, New York. Therefore, we'd like to welcome you. If you have invited someone to watch the show, say, hey, this is a place to be, Linkage Radio. And on Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Lady D, Denise Gomez. That's her name. It's on her birth certificate. Yes, it's on my birth certificate. Welcome, everyone. 6:34 p.m. How are you all doing? Now it's time for me to take you to News Zone. Delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, April 28, 2022. Students sitting the Caribbean Examination Council CXC exams this year have 3 more weeks to study. The start of the Caribbean Secondary School Examination Certificate, CSEC, and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, have been pushed back to May 23. This announcement was made yesterday by CEO and Registrar of the Caribbean Examinations Council, Dr. Wayne Wesley. It comes after Education Minister Fable Williams indicated earlier this week that Jamaica would be taking its lobby for an extension to CARICOM's Council for Human and Social Development, COSOD. Dr. Wesley says the extension was granted following a meeting of the CXC's governing board, which also approved other changes to this year's sitting.
Extension of the submission of school-based assessment from the June 30, 2022 by a further 2 weeks for the submission of both CAPE and CSEC SBAs. And thirdly, that the release of broad topics be communicated to the candidates. CXC will share with the Ministries of Education for communication with candidates. The broad topics to be assessed on paper 2.
CAPE and CSEC exam results are now projected to be released between late August and early September. Jamaica's border security will be improved under government's renewed Seaport Cooperation Project (SEACOP) agreement with the European Union (EU). The EU and the Ministry of National Security signed a memorandum of understanding on Tuesday, marking the 5th phase of the SEACOP project, which commenced in 2017. This phase of the agreement is being led by Expertise France and the International Ibero-American Foundation for Administration and Public Policies, with funding from the European Union. It is expected to boost the fight against illicit trafficking by sea through training in maritime security, mentoring, and the provision of critical equipment.
In an effort to ensure the sustainability, the project will collaborate with the regional security system of CARICOM to deliver a training of trainers program for the region. And so collaboration with the Joint Regional Communication Center of CARICOM will facilitate the provision of maritime intelligence element of this training.
The MOU is an amalgamation of efforts by the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Ministry of National Security, Expertise France, and the SEACOP project team. Transport and Mining Minister Audley Shaw says the expansion and remodeling of the departure lounge at the Sangster International Airport is set for completion this July. Minister Shaw made the disclosure during his sectoral presentation in Parliament yesterday. He says MBJ Airports Limited, which has a 30-year concession agreement to operate, maintain, and develop Sangster, is continuing its investment in the airport.
Having invested just under $300 million on capital projects since the commencement of the concession, the MBJ is slated to spend another $150 million, which includes the continued expansion of the departure terminal and a 3-megawatt solar power project. These projects will significantly improve the capacity and the passenger experience at SIA.
$36 million is also being spent this financial year to continue work under the Sangster International Airport runway extension project. It is being financed from the Airport Improvement Fund and will increase the declared takeoff run by approximately 400 meters to 3,060 meters and provide runway end safety areas as mandated by the International Civil Aviation Organization. The state-owned bus company, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, is to receive 70 additional buses this financial year to boost its fleet. The Transport Minister says this is necessary to ensure the JUTC can meet the needs of the Kingston Metropolitan Transport Region.
It is no secret that the aging, limited fleet of the JUTC is unable to meet adequately the demands of the commuting public. We are looking to expand and diversify the fleet with new buses and alternative fuel. The intention is to get to at least 400 buses as quickly as possible.
Minister Shaw says the fleet will include 20 12-meter Golden Dragon compressed natural gas buses as part of the expansion of the natural gas project being done in partnership with the New Fortress Energy Company. The number of beneficiaries on the government's social pension program is expected to increase to 20,000 this financial year. Labour and Social Security Minister Carl Samuda made the announcement Tuesday during his contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament.
The budget is in place to facilitate this uptake. We will also be rolling out the life certificate, which will, of course, confirm that the person receiving the benefit is still alive.
The program was launched in 2021 and targets persons 75 years and older who are not benefiting from any other private or public program, such as a pension scheme. In July last year, 2,000 elderly Jamaicans received payments. And finally, Prime Minister Andrew Holness left the island today for 2 stops in the United States of America as part of engagements with the diaspora to mark Jamaica's 60 celebrations. The Prime Minister will first stop in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to celebrate Jamaica's Diamond Jubilee, as well as 58 years at the Penn Relays. He will then head to New York for the Jamaica 60th launch reception, scheduled for May 1. During his visit, Prime Minister Holness will have key meetings with stakeholders in the government, education, and private sectors. He returns to Jamaica on May 2. During the Prime Minister's absence, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, will be in charge of the government. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
That was a delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. Stay with me. I'll be right back. Icon Caterers, fresh, healthy food, is the hottest food spot in the Bronx. Stop by 3048 Fenton Avenue and pick up the tastiest vegetarian chicken and seafood meals, rasta pasta, soups, wraps, salads, and specialty dishes. And to cool your taste buds, order delicious natural juices and smoothies. Call Icon Caterers now for your catering events at 347-843-8320. That's 347-843-8320. Or visit us at www.iconcaterers.com or drop by 3048 Fenton Avenue for fresh, healthy food. So I'd like to welcome everyone. It's my R&B Thursday. Welcome to you. Hope you're well. What time is it? 6:42 p.m. And I'd like to welcome everyone tuning into the show. It's Thursday. Where else would you rather be than with me? Right here on Inside the Zone. You wouldn't want to be anyplace else, would you? I don't think so. Hi to my YouTubers. Have to keep you connected. And to those of you on 104.5, 101.7 FM. This is Linkage Radio. Have you heard about us? We're the budding and buzzing station. 24/7. 365 days for the year. If you're in 367, then you're not on this planet. Something just went wrong. Yes, something just went wrong if you are in the 367th day count on your calendar. No, we need to talk. It's a long time I haven't shouted out persons who are from. Let me do that very quickly. You're from Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands. You're from the Cayman Islands, Cuba, Dominica, the Dominican Republic, Grenada, Guadeloupe, Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica. You're from Martinique, Montserrat, Netherlands, Antilles, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, U.S. Virgin Islands, and finally, drum roll, Venezuela. I don't know who is listening. I never take it for granted. Somebody's just going to pop up and say, hey, Lady D, I hear you. And guess where I'm tuning in from? So we always prepare ourselves. You know, we don't just come like whatever. No, we don't do whatever. How are you, Miss Daisy? My yam lady. How do you do? Eddie F., you're still in your crib. How is Vernon and Donald? How is Robert? How is MS? How is Mr. Hines? I heard them this afternoon. Mr. Hines said the show was like whatever. Oh, Lordy Jesus, we're a good bunch. So good evening, everyone. You know what I'm looking for? My witty quotes. Yeah, here we go. Got my witty quotes for you this evening. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm going to the Pen Relays on Franklin Field. I'll be at the Pen Relays once again. Yep, and we'll be having good fun. 6:45 p.m. Time signal brought to you by Icon Caterers. Have you heard about them? They are the best in catering. There's never a time I don't call Leon and he can't talk to me because he is catering at a venue, wherever that is. He's doing very well. And I'd like you to call him because we are pushing the catering arm of the business. If you have a small gathering, a large gathering, he will cater for you. And as a matter of fact, if you want a chef to come by, he can do that too. Give him a call, 347-843-8320, and you can stop by the restaurant. They're at 3048 Fenton Avenue in the Bronx. Right there, you pass Golden Crust on Gun Hill Road. And they're on the left-hand side, right at that little intersection there, near Knapp Street and all those places. So please stop by and support and order online, iconcaterers.com. That's what I say. 914-600-4228, 6:46 p.m. I'd like to play some music. It's my R&B Thursday. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yeah. Let's do this together, shall we? So, 914-600-4228. You know me. Here we go. It's my girl Anita Baker. Yeah.
You can count on me for anything you choose. Say, but the best that I can offer is love true. Still, I know you wonder why this love of mine seems to die, as if I live in the clouds and you live in the sea. Now you can bet your bottom dollar that I love you. Now for a basic fact like that, you need no clue. I just hope you think I'm good enough. I hope you think I'm girl enough. I hope you believe in chemistry for the two. I really do. Mama, baby, I'm telling you. I would walk through fire for your love, honey. Said I would reach my highest ground for this love, baby. There ain't nothing that could turn me around. I'll never let you down for your love, baby. I take a walk through fire for this love, honey. Said I would reach my highest ground for your love, baby. There ain't nothing that could turn me. And die for your love, die for your love. I'd even touch the sky for your love, baby. Let your bottom dollar that I'm gonna love you. So for a basic fact like that, you need no clue. I hope you think I'm good.
No one can do it like Anita Baker. No one can do it like Anita Baker. Good evening. I want to say hi to Vero. Hey, Vero. Hello to Enid. Hi to Ryan and to Pat. Good evening, folks, and the others will be coming in soon. It is now 6:51 p.m. right here on Inside the Zone with Lady D. Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM. Don't forget to tune in via the TuneIn app to listen to 24/7 of this station's broadcast. It's now time for me to take you to my fast facts. I do have some interesting world facts you'll ever hear no other place than right here with yours truly. With around 200 countries and more than 7.8 billion people, plus plants, animals, and other organisms, the world is full of interesting, fun, and fascinating facts. Here we go. The glaciers and ice sheets hold about 69% of the world's fresh water. Just over 96% of the total amount of the world's water is held in its oceans, according to Water in Crisis, a guide to the world's freshwater resources via the United States Geological Survey. However, that's primarily salt water. To find the bulk of the world's fresh water, you need to trek to the poles, as 68.7% of it is encased in ice caps, permanent snow, and glaciers. For more facts, sent right to your inbox. Check. Number 2. The fastest gust of wind ever recorded on Earth was 253 miles per hour. Hang on to your hats, because this isn't your average windstorm. In 1996, a tropical cyclone named Olivia hit off the coast of Barrow Island, Australia, with such a force that it broke an incredible record. According to the Weather Channel, Olivia's eye wall produced 5 extreme 3-second wind gusts, the peak of which was a 253 miles per hour gust, which blew past the previous wind record of 231 set in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, back in 1934. Number 3, recent droughts in Europe were the worst in 2,100 years. Oh boy. Let me tell you a little about that, okay? Europe has been experiencing serious dry spells and extreme heat since 2015, which has caused major droughts. Research done and led by the University of Cambridge and published on the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration website looked at its isotopes in the rings of old European oak trees in Central Europe, which formed over thousands of years to try to pin down the cause. They discovered that the dry spells are a result of human-caused climate change and associated shifts in the jet stream, according to Eureka Alert. That's what they say. Number 4, the best place in the world to see rainbow is in, ta-da, Hawaii. Lord, look at that rainbow. I wish you could see it. If you're an avid rainbow gazer and want to get your fill of the beautiful phenomenon, look no further than the state of Hawaii. A study published by the American Meteorological Society in 2021 noted that the area's mountains produce sharp gradients in clouds and rainfall, which are kept to abundant rainbow sightings. Air pollution, pollen, and a large amount of cresting waves also help to put Hawaii at the top of the list when it comes to rainbow quantity and quality. That's a wrap. 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. Of course, fast facts. This is where you get it all. 914-600-4228. It's Inside the Zone with the Lady D, Denise Gomez. Good evening, everyone. R&B, R&B, R&B. All right, so you come back here to me right here. You hear me talking to my equipment here. Yeah, some R&B taking us into Male Zone at 7 o'clock. Let's shake our shoulders to this one.
Every man has a place. In his heart there's a space, and the world can't erase his fantasies. Take a ride in the sky on a ship, fantasize. All your dreams will come true right away, and we will live together until the 12th of never. Our voices will ring forever as every thought is a dream, rushing by in a stream, bringing life to the kingdom of doing. Take a ride in the sky on a ship, fantasize. All your dreams will come true miles away. Our voices will ring together until the 12th of never. We all will live, love forever as one. Come to sing victory in the land of fantasy, love and light of new decree, bring your mind to everlasting liberty. Come to sing victory in a land called fantasy, love and light for you and me to behold. To your soul is ecstasy. You will find of the kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's your life now in review. As you stay for the play, fantasy has in store for you. Glowing light will see you through. It's your day, shining day, all your dreams come true. As you glide in your stride with the wind, as you fly away, give a smile from your lips and say, I am free, yes I'm free, now I'm on my way. Come to see victory in a land called fantasy, love and light for you and me to behold. To your soul is ecstasy. You will find of the kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's your life now in review.
Such great music by Earth, Wind and Fire in my R&B Music Thursday. Hey everyone, good evening to you. You're just joining. You're here at the right place, the right time. You were destined to be here. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. You're tuned in to Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Right here on Inside the Zone with the Lady D. Denise Gomez. Broadcast on Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM, Touch FM Radio 90.1, and Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. It's now time for Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority.
always brand new. Like Papa John, we had a hunch that we had everything. Perfect combination. Love plus you and me. A perfect combination. We couldn't ask for any better. Perfect combination. We fit to a T. A perfect combination. With all it takes to last forever. Together.
Ah, I tell you, good evening, everyone. It is a beautiful Thursday. Yes, it's nice and cool outside. I don't know where you are. Perhaps you're in the tropics and you're like, yeah, whatever. We're enjoying the sun and all that. But it's almost like poor fall. Anyway, good evening, everyone. It's now time for us to hear another person's story. People are always sharing their emails with me, and I appreciate them. People listen when I post or when I share my email address. Somebody say, hey, well, I want to talk to you. I want to share my story. So I do have a story. But before we share the story, I have to check the inbox. What will I be sharing if I don't check the inbox? Ever hear that? No, we don't do that around here. Let's get into our mailbox. Well, we've got mail. Here is our mail today. The caption, am I too young for marriage? Dear Lady D, life has its ups and downs, but I'm a fighter, and that makes me an overcomer. I'm a 24-year-old man who still lives with his mother. My friends tease me constantly because I have not yet found the guts to leave home. I make really good money, but I find it easier living with my mother rather than paying rent. My mother is Jamaican, and I was born here in the United States. I'm dating a Jamaican lady who is 6 years my senior, and my mother is very upset about it. My girlfriend is smart, ambitious, and naturally has a lot of experience in many things more than I. Whenever she visits me at home, my mother is most unpleasant, and I find it upsetting. She believes my girlfriend could find any other man her age, but had to lay claims on her son. Whenever she mentions her, rather than calling her by her name, she says the old woman. What my mother does not understand is that because of my girlfriend, I am more focused financially and she's very supportive in what I plan to do in life. I love her and refuse to end our relationship because my mother does not like her. Recently, my mother asked me when am I planning to leave her home. I told her I am not leaving. And in the event my girlfriend and I get married, she will be coming here to live. That has blown everything out of the water. She says I'm too young to marry to the old woman. I want to hear from your audience. I find them very interesting. Oh, oops. All right. Good evening, everyone. As you know, Mail Zone is designed for you to share your perspective on the persons who write me with their stories. I'd like to hear from you this evening. Please call me 914-600-4228. He's not planning to leave the house. And if he gets married, he's planning to have his wife live there with him. She's 6 years older than he is. His mother doesn't like it. And more so, this boy's telling her that he's going to bring wife into her house. Yes, sir. There's never a dull moment here in Mail Zone. Please give me a call, 914-600-4228. 4228 914 600 4228. And to my YouTubers, I see your comments, but you do know the number 914 600 4228. Give me a call. Let me hear from you. What on earth is that about? I'd like to hear from you. And don't forget, at 7:30 p.m., I do have a segment in which I want to hear from you, because you're going to have to answer some little clues that I have for you. Name the comedy or the movie. I'll be playing clips, and you can tell me the comedy or the movie. But as you know, it's R&B Thursday, and I'm continuing with the music. Please, I wait to hear from you. Who will be my first caller? 914 600 4228. Let's go. I just had to go here. Let me pull down and see who wants to talk to me this evening here. I do have my first caller. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening, Lady D.
My dearest Gloria.
Thank you for coming out in this windy evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyhow, if the gentleman loves the girl, then the mother, not supposed to tell him what he's supposed to do. But the wrong thing now, he can't say he's going to marry her and take her there.
Right.
Because she's showing that she doesn't like her already. So that means he has to prepare to find a little apartment for himself.
Because he says he makes good money. So what's the story with that? Why you want to stay in your mother's
find
house?
somewhere for yourself, because mom don't approve of her, and that's going to cause conflict. That maybe break up before
they're married.
They start. So
right.
Look somewhere and take her there, and then she'll be out of mom's way, and then mom can come over and tell him what to do that time.
I agree with you, Gloria. Thank you for your input.
Yes.
Blessings, my
He
love.
loves her. He loves him. He got to make a good decision, because if he takes her there, then I don't think it will be a problem.
Yes. All right. I got 2 more calls holding. Thank you so much. You were my first caller. Good evening. How are you? Welcome.
Good evening, Lady D. Good evening, Gloria.
She hung up. Yes, but that was Gloria.
Oh, and everyone else. Am I next, Lady D?
Yes, you may go ahead. You may go ahead.
Okay. First of all, Lady D, that boy is in his out of order and he's disrespectful. He don't have no manners.
I think
because the Bible says you must honor your parents, honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long upon the land. He's disrespecting his mother, and he ought to find his own place. First of all, it's going to be World War III, because the mother already stated she don't like that girl. And trust me, she called her old woman.
The old woman.
See the older man going through a good walloping punch, and that to me, that is just a total disrespect. In other words, he does not respect his mother. He doesn't respect her home. He is a mama's boy. He wants to stay home where mom would wash, cook, clean, and iron for him. He does not want to assume responsibility. Why would he openly say that he would allow the wife to come and live there? He's not even asking his mother, He's telling his mother what he wants to do. And that's where the trouble is going to lie. So, my advice to him, find your own place or go shack up with your girlfriend.
I hear you, Pat.
One out of the 2.
Thank you, my
All
Pat.
right, lady.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
And I go to my third caller. Good evening. Welcome to Mail Zone.
Good evening.
Good evening, Robert.
I hear your program. Listen to me. You know, if you believe what I say, these young generation now, they have no respect for their parents. And again, none of these women, none of these young women support ranks and supporting kids in the ranks. That's why things get tougher. And when you, as a father, are a true mother, or stick up to the right, the kids bet with you, and even the family bet with you too, as a parent. You must put kids in a place. And when you find your kids, they commit things in their house where you know you're not giving them everybody. Find out where and get it.
Okay,
Just find out where and get it.
All right. So in this case now, Robert, the young man is 24. He lives at home. He has a job, right? He has a girlfriend. And his mother, the girlfriend is 6 years older, so she's 30.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the mother feels that the woman is too old for him, and she calls her the old woman. Now, the young man says he doesn't want to go out and pay rent, right? And he is saying that just in case he and the girl marry, then his plan, he doesn't own the house, is his mother's place. But his idea is that he's going to take her, marry girl and take her to live at mother's house. Don't you see this as a disaster?
Yeah, but number one, age, not a number. Remember that. And no care how old the man is, or the old man, as long as that man have respect for you and you have respect for him, that's what counts.
Yeah, but
and as long, hold on, and as long as that man now make no woman call your house and disrespect you, that's good for me. But as we go to the work again, somebody's mother support the kids with them behavior. The mother has no right to tell his son the woman too old for him. No, that's totally Christian. Him totally Christian. So in the him now, if he leave that whole woman, if he can live with him, and that's what this should come in.
To live with who?
Live with live with the mother. The mother, the infant son. Because you will say,
no,
if me hear good, if me hear good, you say the mother telling son, the woman too old for him.
Right. Yes. So she wouldn't mind. She doesn't have a problem him having a girlfriend. She would rather he has somebody's own age. That's it. But the boy, in turn, now Robert, is now telling his mother that, you know, when he married the girlfriend, that the girlfriend going to move in as wife to live in the mother's house. What is no?
No.
Okay.
No. That's where the problem come in. Because the mother already tell the son, say, the lady too old for him. That's why I tell you, age now not to do nothing.
We understand.
As long as the woman, the respect the woman, and the woman respect that's okay. So back to the question, the woman invigor his son to come in, they can live with him. And that's the problem. Picture David.
Who inveigling who, Robert? Repeat that for me. Who are inveigle who?
The woman. The
girlfriend.
Mother, the woman, the inveigling son. She can live in that house with the woman.
No, Robert, you're not getting it. The mother, no. And I'm going to have to wrap up with you in a minute. I'll explain it in a minute. The mother believes the girl is too old for him, and there is no way under her roof would her son be marrying the girl and taking her to live in her house. She's not inveigling anything. The mother is just not having it. She don't like the girl. She old, in her estimation. Nor would she allow him to marry her and come live in her house. Robert, we have to go. Final point.
I'm saying to you, the mother, the inveigling son, situation like you know, because if the woman never live in the mother-in-law house, as a big woman, he never do it. He never do it. So, but look, the woman, the boy mother, they inject him. She left the woman because she come live back with him. Because if the woman have a he never live in that house with his mother-in-law.
All right. Okay.
He
I
never
got
do
you.
it. Let
All
me have
right.
a mission.
I appreciate
Okay.
your input always. Thanks. Let me go to the next caller. Good evening. Welcome to Mail Zone. How you doing?
I am good, and you? How are you?
Well, Eddie, you're in the crib. How are you?
I'm in my crib all the while. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening to your program, but my take in it, the guy should go and look a place with his wife. Mother-in-law should not tell him who to talk to. Because maybe that's the right person for him to marry. You understand me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Robert, you're still on the phone?
No, no.
Oh, you can hang up, please, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eddie.
So mother-in-law is disaster.
Yes. So from at the get-go, it would be a bad idea.
Yes. I would suggest he and his wife must can rent a place and live comfortable, because even if he lives there, there'll be a big problem. Mother-in-law gonna give a lot of problems.
Well, as our previous callers have said, and so are you, so everybody's in agreement, it is not likely that the lady would want to come there and live anyway. To live with her mother-in-law.
And it's a good idea for a man to marry a woman that is a little older than him.
All right, then. And your take on that is because?
She's not a good mother-in-law.
No, man. Why should a man marry a woman a little older?
You know, according to what's going on, yes. What I'd like to say, I cannot say.
All right, then. She has more experience. She would be able to walk him
Well,
through
she
life.
have more experience is one, yes. That's good. More experience.
Okay, that's fine. That we can talk on radio.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Ed.
But I can't say the other side.
That's fine. I appreciate it. All righty. I appreciate you
Okay.
always. Blessings. You all know me and Eddie. You know, we're not going to no left. Oh, Lordy. Good evening. 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. Do you have an input in all of this? 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. The show is brought to you by Icon Caterers. Andrea says he's cheap. Andrea, he's a cheap one. Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Queen.
Greetings to you, King. Good evening.
Let me start with the whole dynasty for all of una, everyone are we are now. The boy want to marry his mother. That's all. There's no two sides to the story. When we sit down and listen, the boy wants someone who will remind him of his mother while he's going through life. That's why he chooses an older woman. He wants somebody security. He wants somebody who will take care of him. The boy want to marry his mother.
Okay.
But the mother on the other hand is gonna have to choose.
All right.
Okay? It's either let him go with the old woman or take him the old woman with herself to take care of the one man. So this is one man that go have both queen and chambermaid. I don't know who can be the queen and I don't know who can be chambermaid. Because one is going to be queen and one is going to be chambermaid. But are the two going to be queen? I don't know how I'm going to do it. So it's going to be one powerful king.
I hear you. Oh, Lordy. But I think, you know what I think, though, Ryan? I think that he realized that he can pull his mother's string. That's her trigger. And quite possibly, maybe he doesn't mean it, you know. It's the first email I get that is so short, and he didn't bother give me no back-end information. He just write the email dry and leave it.
Aside, you know, Lady B. My father had a son once who the mother and my father broke up. And that woman, you know, that woman worshipped that boy and he becomes...
Oh, somebody has their radio. Ryan, hold your thought. Someone is on the line with me, but they have their radio on. Could you turn your radio down, please?
Hello?
Hold on, please. Do you have your radio on?
No.
Okay, so hold your thought. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah. So most of these women, they take the sons from these men and make them men of the house. And before you think about it, these little boys growing into men and start to make man decisions, and then the mothers forget that these are not the little boys that they were raising. These are little boys turning into man. So that sounds like this mother don't realize that the little boy Fred that she have now becomes a man. And he's going to start making man decision.
Yes.
So mama going to have to wake up to reality and say, Fred turned man.
Pardon me.
So she's gonna have to she's gonna have to put up with something or lose something.
Yes.
But the man's smart. The man wants somebody who will mind my mother.
All right, Ryan. Thank you so much.
All right, my love.
All righty. Who is my next caller? Good evening. Welcome to Mail Zone.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you? Good afternoon. Hey, dear, my Charlesy.
How art thou?
Good,
art
good.
thou? Okay, I have 2 sons. And if my sons are grown and want to be on their own, they want to marry someone, I'm not going to choose their partner. But the one thing I'm going to let them know, they have to find somewhere to take their partner. They will not be living in my house. Come and visit and go.
That's it. And that's your rule. And that's the
And that's
principal
my
rule.
rules.
Of course.
And that's the principal rule. Come and visit. You're grown, you want to be a man, you got to go in the man's world. You got to see how the men world roll outside my house. So that if I should my eyes close, you know what to do.
Absolutely. I am with you, dear Charles.
That's the way I see it. But not coming in my house that I can't walk around the way I want to walk around in my house. And I want to do things in my house. No. Find your own place and start build your nest the way you want to build it.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
I hear you,
Okay.
Charlesy. Thank you, my love.
Yes.
Good to
You're
hear
welcome.
you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 914-600-4228, 23 minutes after 7 o'clock. Of course, the show is brought to you by iconcaterers.com. Order online now, iconcaterers.com. You need someone. You need a professional caterer. Call Icon Caterers, 347-843-8320. Did I tell you that they serve the best in vegetarian meals? Pumpkin stew, turmeric chickpea stew, lentil stew, mushroom stew. Oops, wraps, grilled or jerk chicken wrap, jerk salmon wrap, grilled shrimp wrap, and so much more. They cater anywhere you want them. 347-843-8320. What a story. And then he's asking the question if he's too young for marriage. He's 24. No, you're not too young. You just should not take your girlfriend after marriage into your mother's house. It never works. Never works. If it's working, it's because people just form a truce and say, fine, this is the boundary, don't cross it. But it's not that it's the ideal situation to step into unless you're bare bones and just can't do no better. Okay? Yes. Got some more music. If you want to call me, I'm here. And at 7:30 p.m., I'm taking you into my segment that's called Name the Comedy or the Movie. Brain teasers with a nostalgic vibe. I got 4 clips to play for you. And I know the demographic that I cater to. I do. I know you all, which means most of what I have on this list, they're not recent. They're quite traditional. I'd rather use that word than say old. You all know me. So once I play the clip, you should just call me and say, hey, Lady D, I think I know that one, or I know that one. Let me take you back in time, okay? So some more music for you. I was playing this one, wasn't I? Yes. I was. And of course, you can call me now, if you want to drop in your 2 cents about Male Zone and my topic. Am I too young for marriage? 24-year-old living still in his mother's house. He says he works good money. He doesn't want to go out and pay rent. He has a girlfriend 6 years his senior, his junior, right? And the mother don't like her. As a matter of fact, the mother call her the old woman. These Jamaican women are the best. Yeah, let's dance our way into 7:30. Bum, 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 bum. 27 minutes after 7 o'clock. I could get up. I wish I had somebody to dance this song with now. And I just dropped my afro wig. I'm wearing my hoops today, of course. And my psychedelic outfit. If you ever see me dressed in the 70s, you'd wonder if you stepped back in time. I'm in a soul train state of mind. Boogie Wonderland, Earth, Wind and Fire, greatest hits. R&B Thursday, right here on Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Put your thinking caps on at 7:30. I'm getting into my movie and comedy brain teasers for you. Yeah, we're on Soul Train. Come, Andrea, let's go down the line together. $7:30 p.m. Taking it down. Welcome, everyone. It is now time for my brain teasers with you. Welcome to my brain box, Jackie. You're late, but I know you're pressed, my dear. Who else should I say hi to? Andrea came in, and we do have Charlesy there, and everybody who is enjoying the show this evening, especially our listening audience on our TuneIn app on Linkage Radio. We welcome you. And those of you who are on Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM, not to mention over there at Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. It's a special day. It's called Thursday, and I'm a part of it with you. Isn't that something? We're going down in history being on Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Hello, everyone. Name the comedy or the movie. Remember the days when you went to the movie so, however long? Umpteen years ago, a long time ago, right? And you went to these movies and you came out of the movie theater and there's something that's settled. in that part of the brain that stores information. And though some of you are in your years of life right now, you know, those very nice years that you just want to hold on to and you don't pass there. So, yeah, some of you. You remember some of these movies and you're like, I remember that one. Well, guess what? I'm here to take you back in time to some of those oldies but goodies movies and comedies that we know. Yep. So welcome, everyone. I just wanted to bring back something that I've done so long since I started the show, and then I had laid them to rest. So every now and again, I'll just pop out one for you, and this evening is no exception. Name the comedy or the movie. I'm going to share this one right now, and I know you know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. Let's see.
It was so tragic. Both his wife and his son were killed in a train accident in Belgium 8 years ago. And John, I haven't even told you his name. Mom, it's John Wade Prentice. Isn't that a lovely name?
John Wade.
Joanna Prentice I'll be. But Mom, there's something else that I must tell you that John's been concerned about, very deeply concerned. He's been worrying for the past week whether you and Dad would be upset if... Well, it's about time. I was wondering where you'd been. Mom, this is John.
Dr. Prentice. I'm so pleased to meet you.
I'm pleased to meet you, Mrs. Drayton. I take it Joanna's already busted out with the big news.
Well, she has, told me a good deal, and all very quickly, too.
Oh, she's only known me for 10 days, so she can't tell you when I'm blushing. That could be another problem for us, you know. Mrs. Drayton, I'm medically qualified, so I hope you wouldn't think it presumptuous if I say you ought to sit down before you fall down, I mean.
He thinks you're gonna faint because he's a Negro.
Oops. Who knows this movie? I just had to drop that punchline there so it would take you back in time. The poor woman so shocked when she looked around and realized, oh, he's a Negro. Give me a call. You know this one? Tell me. If you know it, call me. I can't wait to hear somebody tell me which one this is. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, Lady B.
Good evening to you.
Is it? Guess who's coming for dinner?
Yes. Sure. Yes, man. You did good. You did good. Who is calling?
This is Diana.
Diana. Is this the first time you're talking to me, Diana?
Not really, but it's been some years. I'm a silent listener.
You know, you people need to come out of that now and go to the next level. Yes, Diana, you got it right.
I've been listening to you from
umpteen years now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the
my radio don't come off linkage radio. So.
Okay. Well, now
yeah.
I can add you to my shout out list, Diana.
Okay.
All right. Great. Thank you so much. You did good.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm coming up with another one. All righty. Diana got that one. Guess who's coming to dinner? I tell you, poor Katharine Hepburn nearly fall over when she realized he's black. He's a Negro. All right, let me take you to my next clip. So, you know, I'm mixing them up a little bit at a time for you. Here is another one. One of our favorites. This one, you know, especially mine. Let's see. Who knows this one?
Like that.
What's your position now, sir?
Explain it one more time to me.
It's very simple, sir. Each passenger is allowed 2 pieces of luggage checked in and 1 piece of hand luggage.
All right. Me can carry on this as a hand luggage.
No, sir, that's impossible. It's much too big.
No, it's all right. Me can manage it.
has to fit under your seat, sir.
It's all right, man. Me keep it in my lap.
Sir, don't you just agree to cooperate?
I never understand a word where the supervisor say.
You want me to get her again?
No, it's quite all right. It's quite all right, my dear. Look here, no? Don't you say that everybody is entitled to 2 pieces of luggage?
Yes.
Well, that man down there, so him only checking in 1. You know, can't put my box beside him and squits it out.
No, sir, it can't work like that. If you find somebody with only 1 piece of luggage and they're willing to check in your box, fine.
All right. Give me a chance. I'll soon come back, my dear. Excuse me, sir. I noticed you only have 1 piece of luggage. You think you could check in this box for me, please? I never have no luck with ugly people, you know. Anybody have 1 piece of luggage? Or no could check it in for me? Please check in this box for me. It's very light. It's not much I have in there, you know. It's just some old clothes, some nighties and wedding dress and such delight.
Oh, Lordy. Who knows this comedy the name of the comedy, and of course, who the actor is? Give me a call. 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. You all must know that one. I mean, we have played them over and over from the days of DVD, right? DVD mashup now. We rinse them out. So give me a call. 914-600-4228. That's a famous one. Let me hear who knows it. Give me a call, 914-600-4228. And while you're thinking about this one that I just played, let me also take you to another one that you might just know too, because some of you love some of our real interesting Jamaican. Let me go to the YouTube channel first of all. Let me see if somebody... Oh, Andrea. Yes, Andrea, congrats. It's Airport. And who is the actor in that one, Andrea? Or who wants to tell me? So it's Airport. And the name of the actor? I want the name of the actor. Alrighty, so while we're waiting to get that, let me take you to another movie. This is a movie. Oliver Samuels. Thank you so much, Andrea. You're on the ball. Let me take you to another Jamaican movie now. And I'm sure you know it.
And I feel good to know that I'm helping in that area.
Hi, Uncle Larry.
Hi, Tasha.
What's for dinner?
Oh, Tanya was in such a hurry. She forget these.
Thanks, Uncle Larry.
All right.
They really go enjoy them dinner today, you know. It's a long time we do have Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right, and thanks again. You hear? Wanna leave it for Uncle Junior?
It was enough, Mama.
So am I.
Well, some in the box for you.
This? Not even little fries and a drop of ketchup?
We're hungry, Mama.
Oh, so me not hungry too. I wonder if you don't know how much time I have to starve myself so that you could eat. And today we get 9 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken. My favorite. And that's all I get. Plus I have to go share this with Junior.
He won't know what had Kentucky unless you tell him.
You wicked, you know, like a girl. Him is my brother. And the only man in this house. Without him, you couldn't eat and I couldn't survive.
You're too jumpy, Mama. See you dinner here.
If me never thought no, you'd bring it out.
Mama, I have to talk to you about Larry.
Come here, Tasha. Come go buy 2 pounds of sugar down the road for me, see? And take your time on the... Up on the fan, make sure I make up our face.
I don't want to see Larry again as long as I live.
What kind of foolishness is that, Tanya?
Him tried to feel me up.
Doesn't a man try to feel me up?
How can I ever trust him again?
Just forget Satan.
What are you suggesting, Mama?
That you just try to go along with the program as much as possible.
You mean I must do anything he wants?
Well, I don't want to put it quite like that, you know. But just remember, if it wasn't for Larry, I don't know would I manage. Him contribution pay most of the bills around here.
I don't care.
What you mean you don't care? When Larry dey about the place, things run right, you know. You can imagine life without Larry.
He's not God. Life goes on just fine without him.
It's all well and good for you, say that. But just put this in your pipe and smoke it. I'm your mother, so you do what I say.
Okay. Do you know that movie? It was a hit in Jamaica. And across the world. It was a hit, a sell-off movie, and the actress, she's super talented. You don't know the movie, you don't recognize her voice. It's a younger version of herself, but she's the same. Give me a call, 914-600-4228. Come on, where are the avid movie people? Eddie, you don't know these movies. What's going on with you? Come on, man. And if you hear it, you know, you're going to say, oh, really? Sure, I didn't even realize it was that one. Yes, yes, yes. Let me hear from you. And finally, you must know this one now. I had to drop them in. I give you a little mixture, right? Mixture. Here is another one that I'm sure you know. So I do have a caller coming in, so let me accept my call. Hello, good evening. Welcome to my movies or comedy, a brain teaser for you.
Lady?
Brain box.
This is Jackie.
Yeah.
And this hot airport with Oliver Samuels.
Yeah. Oh, you're still out there with him? Hey, Jack.
So I think that movie is Oliver at the airport.
Yeah, man. So no, it's Oliver at the airport, and Andrea answered it.
Oh,
yeah, Andrea got that
okay.
one, and I also played another one just a while ago, a famous one.
No, that one wasn't with Oliver. Hello. Hello, Lady D.
Yes, hold on a moment, please.
Oliver Ellington.
Huh? No, man, Jackie, that was airport, so we done with that one.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me hop off then.
Yes, okay. Who is my next caller? Good evening.
It's Patricia. Is it Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
That one we got already. Yes.
Okay.
So I played another one a while ago.
Okay, I didn't hear that one. I missed it. I might have been calling you. All right.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Pat.
Okay. You're welcome, Lady D.
Okay. All righty, so let me run on over to this one that I was about to do, because I know most people would know it. I'm sure of it. This is one of those. All righty, here we go with this one. You all don't remember this one. Okay. Well, I just received the answer in the YouTube. Yes, man. Let's hear a little more of it before I make the announcement.
Now, this is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and give your name. You, Fräulein, will listen carefully, learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Lisa. Friedrich. Luisa. Kurt. Brigitte. Martha.
There's Gretel.
She forget her name.
Now, let's see how well you listened.
Well, I won't need to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. I mean, I'll use their names. And such lovely names.
Fräulein, this is a large house. The grounds are very extensive, and I will not have anyone shouting. You will take this, please, learn to use it. The children will help you.
All righty. So, yes, Andrea got it. It's The Sound of Music with Julie Andrews. So the children had to line up and come down and stomp and march and get in line. Yes, and that's a very old... Wait. You know what, King Ryan? Yes, it's very old. The Sound of Music. I had to just mix them up a little bit. That's her. That's her blowing.
Excuse me, sir, I don't know your signal.
You may call me Captain.
The Sound of Music. So I thank you for participating, those of you who tried. And next month, 4th Thursday, I'll be back again with the same feature right here, comedy or movie. Okay? So thank you so much for participating. 7:48 p.m. Did I say it's my what I call it again? R&B Music Thursday. This is how we're going to keep rolling out. Yes, there is one that nobody has gotten yet. I don't see it. Let me see. Nobody answered that one. There is still one that is outstanding. A very famous movie, Jamaican movie. And please don't tell me it's The Harder They Come. It's not that. Let's see who is on the line. Good evening. How are you?
Was that Julie Andrews and The Sound of Music?
Yes. And Andrea, and again, Jackie, Andrea beat you to it.
Oh my God.
Andrea beat you big time. So there's still one. There's still one that's outstanding. No one has gotten that one yet. Okay. Thanks, Jack. I still have one to go. It's not Smile Orange. Lord of mercy. Grooving our way into the weekend. I'll be at the Pen Relays this coming Saturday. And they usually have a jam session on the outside. Do you know the movie I played that I still haven't got an answer for? Let me hear from you. Earth, Wind and Fire. Doing it on a Thursday. We're doing it together. Oh, nice. If you should used to see when I used to dance this song. I can still dance it though. 4-7. 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. Wow, 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 wow. We've had quite a run this evening. Hey, hey, hey. Right here on Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Linkage Radio, your budding and buzzing station. 24/7, 365 days for the year. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. And I'm looking forward to being back on Monday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. with the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And I'll be back on Monday to share, God willing, the scoop from the pen relays. I hope you enjoyed the show this evening. Next for Thursday, I'll be back with my brain teasers. You have to start putting back on your thinking caps, please. Don't get too relaxed now. To all my young people, enjoy your weekend. I'd like to thank my YouTubers for keeping my company each and every time I'm broadcasting, whether it's on my live shows or on my radio broadcast. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to support my sponsor, Icon Caterers, fresh, healthy food, right here on Inside the Zone. Icon Caterers, fresh, healthy food, is the hottest food spot in the Bronx. Stop by 3048 Fenton Avenue and pick up the tastiest vegetarian chicken and seafood meals, rasta pasta, soups, wraps, salads, and specialty dishes. And to cool your taste buds, order delicious natural juices and smoothies. Call Icon Caterers now for your catering events at 347-843-8320. That's 347-843-8320. Or visit us at www.iconcaterers.com or drop by 3048 Fenton Avenue for fresh, healthy food. Well, I gotta go, but I'd like to say thanks to everyone who made it possible this evening. Your participation helped to make the show what it has been. So I thank you so much. I'm looking forward to being back, as always, on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll try to be safe. I hope you do the same. And don't forget, in everything you do, it is the will of God concerning your life. A lot of love, blessings, if it's your anniversary, your birthday celebration weekend, or perhaps you're having a baby, I don't know. But please ensure that you remain safe. And I just leave you in God's hands. Blessings, everyone. As always, I am out of here.
If I kiss, if I held you tight in the morning light, yeah. Would you mind if I said how I felt to leave tonight? Again, 'cause I never ever felt this way in my heart before.
You're locked on to the #1 radio station, station.
They play the best music.
Number 1. Best music. For your listening pleasure.
I don't know what Junex I represent for Linkage Radio. 104.5 FM. A def